And let's go directly to a first, let's say, first topic that I would like to discuss, which is maybe Ben, I know that you have some thoughts on this, so maybe you can start, and then and Magda can jump in with her comments, then Marcos also. It's about the why people are so afraid of vulnerabilities or security teams or the security guy, why people are so defensive, why they react on the first reaction is like, no, this is not my problem, or this is a false positive, or what do you think, or why do you think that people has this kind of behavior? Ben, you first. I know that you have some thoughts on this. Then Magda can comment after.
First, it's because a vulnerability is not only a simple bug, it's a label without a typo error. It's a field that we have a problem with an input, but a vulnerability is I don't know which impact this bug could have. It's a vulnerability, so it's a problem of my work. My work, this error makes that the company is now at risk. So I think this is the main reason when we report a vulnerability. And if the devs or something that's get the report of the vulnerability already know what is a vulnerability, but the main impact is the company could stop their operations because of my failure. So is the main point because why people is so afraid of vulnerabilities in these days.
Hmm.
In the past, I think it's more about okay, it's my job, it's my work. Who are you to tell this kind of thing of my code?
And
So
the code is kind of the son or the daughter for the developers, right?
e- exactly. Two different times, two different visions.
Okay.
And this is super crucial what you said, because this is where we are mostly afraid of, not really the vulnerabilities but consequences. And sometimes you don't know what to do, what the consequences might be, because we have potential consequences. We all know, like money loss, right? There is reputational harm. We all know what happened with Microsoft, either though that was the some error in the update on the side of CrowdStrike. The all the harm has been made. Everyone was talking about Microsoft down, like all the big media station. That was crazy. And from the perspective of the employee, DevOps, product owner, whatever, this is extra workload. Always, this is extra workload. You have to fix something. I mean, in some companies that might end up in the backlog,
Hmm.
but in most, people will do something with that, especially in the bigger companies. But what I would say is more scary or frustrating from the perspective of a DevOps would be pressure from the management. They will be pushing you into fixing things in a cheap way, fast way, and for yesterday. A lot of companies is doing that. They are not so open for healthy ways to fix things. But guys, maybe you will tell me how is it from the perspective of DevOps in the company, because I'm super curious about it.
Yeah, I think there is one big connection also with this as with Ben said. It's kind of a personal failure, right? Oh, I did something that might bring a risk. I have no idea what is this risk, and it's my fault or something like this. So they feel defensive because of this as well, right? And Marcos, do you have some thoughts on this?
No, but it's not too much. You and Ben were said too much about it, and Magda explained very well. And then I think I have some kind of emotional impact when we talk about it, because when I thinking about security or vulnerability in general, I think okay, if I don't think it different, or if I don't send this vulnerability, or I don't apply the patch or other things, I feeling inside of myself, okay, I try to make some bad work, and the enterprise try to rip me or to cut off. I don't know, and my emotional is so many have so many impact when we talk about it, And I think for the different categories or the different professionals have the same sentimentals about the okay, is it more emotional than impact on the enterprise. I think it's this.
E aí, gostou desse corte? Então segue, continua, que tem muito mais.